pandemic has us reliving 1918. A nationwide protest movement has us reliving the 1960s. And an economic crisis has us reliving 2008. But if you're thinking the world couldn't get any more incredulous, think again. Portland, that hipster utopia, has turned full-on dystopian. Activists have been in the street every night since the killing of George Floyd. But now the feds are pissed, and they're cracking down hard. President Trump sent federal officers in, and they've apparently gone hog wild, arresting demonstrators and whisking them away in unmarked minivans. Because nothing calms unrest like mass detention. One Navy vet said he'd been pepper sprayed and beaten while trying to calmly talk to the officers. And the White House press secretary kind of victim shamed him for it.
We always encourage the appropriate use of force, and we also encourage those in the area to remain peaceful towards our law enforcement officers.
The White House also says it plans to take this super secret, soft fascist force to other protesting cities, starting with Chicago and Albuquerque. Meanwhile, the Portland-based agents are facing off against a new kind of barricade, a wall of moms. A Sydney law enforcement review has found that police strip-searched a woman outside a casino and asked her to remove her tampon. It might seem like a request that would be illegal, but the report said the incident revealed a lack of clarity. It also investigated 4 other strip searches, mostly at music festivals where they're apparently common, even though the country's law says they're supposed to be reserved for circumstances that are urgent and serious. One officer said that the very invasive, very public searches were necessary because maybe there was drug use. It's not clear whether these strip searches helped curb Australia's soaring drug-related deaths, but they're certainly hurting these women emotionally. The Trump administration has upped the ante on its vendetta against Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The U.S. is now offering a $5 million reward for information that leads to the arrest of a close ally, the head of the country's highest court. That's on top of the $15 million the U.S. offered in March for information that could lead to the arrest of Maduro himself. The U.S. has accused both men of being involved in transnational organized crime. The judge wrote a Facebook post saying this isn't the first time the U.S. has attacked him, but, quote, they will never succeed because the independence and sovereignty of our homeland is not up for discussion. Uganda is currently trying to contain the COVID-19 pandemic by allegedly killing people. The country has had no confirmed COVID deaths, but since the government sent security forces to enforce social distancing, people have allegedly been beaten and shot for riding motorcycles and staying out past curfew, and 12 people have allegedly been killed. The BBC says the police have yet to confirm whether officials really killed the civilians. A tense hostage situation in Ukraine ended with the president reviewing a 2005 animal rights documentary narrated by Joaquin Phoenix.
Фильм «Земляне» 2005 года. Смотреть всем.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky posted this to his Facebook to meet the demands of a gunman who was holding 10 people on a bus, claiming he had multiple firearms and a remote-controlled explosive device hidden somewhere in the city. After the post, the gunman released the prisoners and turned himself in.